Hello YouTube, this is Hawk Latino. This is going to be my first initial video regarding my mango trees. Watching YouTube past 2-3 years, a lot of great inspirations from Orlando Gardner, Fruitful Trees, Truly Tropical, Millennial Gardener, Sulcata Grove, and etc. And I'm going to do this first initial video in honor of Orlando Gardner. So Mr. Orlando Gardner, as you can see, this tree is in a 25-gallon pot. But before I go any further, I'm going to say good morning, and now I'm going to continue. So this tree is in a this is a Pickering in a 25-gallon pot. So you can see it's set a bunch of fruit. All the yellow ones are going to fall off, or I'm going to take them off, and some of them are staying, as you can see. Some are getting there. And this is my Pickering tree, and I'm looking forward to this. God has blessed me with a few mango trees, and hopefully everything goes well, and we'll have a harvest sometime in July, I would think. Unlike most people, I'm in the Houston, Texas area, so I'm doing a little bit of zone pushing. I'm in 9A, and I tend to the few nights where it goes below 32 or it gets 32 or so forth, I put my mango trees in a greenhouse. And besides the freeze that happened 2 years ago, it's really only a handful of days that I have to protect the trees. So let me go on and move on to, let me back up, I guess. This is my Glen tree, and this tree here set probably 11 fruit last year, held 11 fruit last year, but then I had some type of anthracnose or something, so I cut off, or black spot or something, I cut off 9 of them, and the 2 I had were delicious. They were awesome. So hopefully this year, I'm taking some steps to hopefully prevent anthracnose and so forth. So God willing, that will happen. But as you can see, it's doing its thing, setting fruit. Not sure how many it's going to hold, but it's setting fruit here. It's been very, very windy in Texas, so I'm afraid that some of the fruit, like for example, this one probably would have held, but it's already sapping, and I'm afraid the wind basically, and you guys could tell me what to do, but I'm probably gonna take that off because the wind, it's been very windy, as in Texas is very windy. So I have a feeling that some of these have fallen off or been a little bit damaged, but that one has like a little sap. I'm not sure. Maybe Orlando Gardner or somebody could tell me if I should just take that one off. I'm not sure. I will though. But as you can see up here, and it's still going to stay up here. There's another one that seems like it has a little already, maybe a little type of black spot or anthracnose. Maybe you guys could tell me if I should cut that one off. Like I said, I've done some things. I've sprayed to hopefully prevent that this year. Compared to last year, I didn't do that. But if one feels that I should probably take something like this off, as you can see, I'm trying to get up close. It's a nice looking mango, but it's got the sap there. So maybe I'll take it off. But it's holding a bunch, as you can see. Or came up with a bunch, as you can see. And so God willing, I'll get a bigger harvest than I did last year. I'll get more than 2, even if I have to cut off some, whatever. Hopefully I'll get at least 11 that I had. I don't know, so far it looks like it's probably got, I don't know, good 20 or so, maybe a little bit more, give or take, but I'm not sure. And that's blackberry and lemon, but like I said, I'm going to concentrate on my mango trees. I have some citrus. And this right here, I don't think I've seen anybody really have this. This is Golden Lipins, and at least that's what it was labeled when I bought it. So I've had this tree for like 3 years. This first year it's actually fruited, and it's in a 48 gallon pot. So, same thing with my Glen. The Pickering's in a 25, but my Glen and this Golden Lipins is in a 45 gallon pot, 48 gallon pot. I keep saying 45 gallon, but and you can see there's a bunch here. So like I said, once again, God willing, we'll get some fruit, and then over here I'll back up. We have a Raposa tree, and I didn't think I watered this one this year, and as well, and it had a bunch of bloom, but I didn't think it was really going to set any fruit because I didn't really think I watered it properly compared to other ones. And it's setting some fruit here. You can see them right here, and like I said, maybe there's right there. God willing, I'll get some Raposa off this tree. It's actually pushing some new growth. As you can see there. There's a bunch of new growth right here. Right here. Right. That's all new growth. That's new growth right there. So it's pushing new growth too. Okay. Like I said, right here, pushing new growth while it's fruiting. So I'm happy about that. So God willing, that will be. We'll get a little harvest off of this tree as well. And I'm going to take you guys back here, and I had some really small mango trees over here that I was basically going to cut all the fruit off of. This one is Mun Kinsi, and it looks more like a bush. I've had this for like a year, maybe a year and a half. It looks much more like a bush now than anything. Yeah, there. But anyway, looks like it's much more of a bush now than anything. And it's setting some fruit. So I was actually going to cut off the fruit on this. And maybe you guys you can tell me, because I'm actually going to stake this thing up about right here. But even with that being said, it's just looks like it's going to grow wide and low, but not tall. So maybe you guys would tell me. Give me your opinion. There's actually one. I didn't really recognize. There's actually one setting. It looks like it's setting right here. But like I said, I was going to cut it all off until at least next year. I think I'm still going to do that. Man, it's tempting though to keep this one. I'll cut off this panicle here, but it's tempting to keep this one because this one looks like it's actually doing something. But we'll see. This is a Manalita mango tree. And I can see the panicles, but all the fruit dried off, so I'm not going to have to cut anything. I will cut off the panicles and just let it grow. And this is a white prairie. You see it's starting to push growth. And like I said, all of these, well, the Manalita and the one can see I've had a little bit longer, but this white prairie I've only had for a few months. So it's pushing new growth, so I'm happy about that. And we shall see what happens with it. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little tour of my mango trees, and God willing, we'll get a harvest. And I hope all y'all take care. I'll try to do an update to see how they're progressing maybe a few weeks from now, and hopefully July, I would say. Once again, I'm in Texas, so hopefully in July or so we'll have a harvest of mangoes. All right, take care. This is Hawk Latino signing off. Bye.